Hello, Dancing with the Stars fans. AI Champ 08 here to give you your Dancing with the Stars recap. So I'm basically just going to give a recap of each couple and their performances from last night. Going to give my prediction on who's going home, and you post your comments as well in the comments section below. All right, let's get started. So first up this week was Zendaya and Val. Their first dance being their foxtrot to Bobby McFerrin's "Don't Worry, Be Happy." Perfect song, yep. Because honestly, who can't be happy with that song? And with a great performance, by Zendaya and Val to add to that, can't go wrong with that. So they were able to get a 28 out of 30, which I think is reasonable because I don't know if it was quite perfect, but it was very close. So their second performance was their salsa to Danca Malengo. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. By Bonde du Role featuring Rizzle Kicks. And their foxtrot may have been just missing a little bit to get that to a perfect level, but this salsa sure as hell was not missing that, because this was perfect, and it was backed up with the first perfect score of the season. Congrats to Zendaya and Val. So next we have Sean and Peta. Sean and Peta's first performance was their tango to Katy Perry's "Hot and Cold." Now, honestly, I think there's a bit of a bar between the great dancers left and the not so great, and I think Sean and Peta are one of the couples that are definitely below that level. And I don't think that their tango helped with that, nor did their jazz performance of "To Magic" by B.O.B. I think that with 21 out of 30, that they should definitely be possibly packing their bags tonight, because I think they could be screwed. Yeah. And then we have Jacoby and Karina. Their first performance was their Viennese waltz to "It's a Man's World" by James Brown. Such a good song. Any American Idol fans in here might remember Joshua Adette performing that last year on American Idol. But yeah, Jacoby definitely did this song justice with his dance. I think, if anything, this is the closest to a 10 that I believe he has gotten. Last week being also pretty damn close as well. And I think he's on the right track right now. His second performance was the Paso Doble to "La Virgen de la Macarena" by Canadian Brass. I think, for some reason, I remember this song being done before on Dancing with the Stars. I'm struggling to remember who it was that used this song. If you guys could post in the comments if anybody remembers, that would be awesome. I thought this Paso Doble was really well done. I'm very surprised at it only being a 25 out of 30 for that, because I believe they deserved higher scores, because I was really impressed with how fierce the Paso Doble was with Karina and Cheryl there. So overall, Jacoby and Karina got a 27 out of 30 for their Viennese waltz, a 25 for their Paso Doble. I think they'll definitely be okay this week, but considering it's probably a double elimination next week, they got to get higher scores than that. Otherwise, they will not be in the finals. So next up was Ingo and Kim with their first performance, which was their foxtrot to "You Make Me Feel So Young" by Michael Bublé. As I said before, Sean and Peta are one of the couples that are below the line that separates the great dancers from the just good dancers. And I think Ingo and Kim are the other couple that is below that line. But I think tonight they were definitely closer to breaking through there. They were definitely closer than Sean and PETA. Because I really thought their Foxtrot was definitely a nice step up from their Rumba from last week. They got a 24 out of 30, which I think was very reasonable, and hopefully, if they get through tonight, hopefully they can step up their game to the next level and maybe get through to the finals. I don't see them getting through to the finals though, especially with the fact that Ingo doesn't seem to have the energy to get through. Now for second performance, we have the only time where I believe that Ingo really had a substantial amount of energy within the last two or 3 weeks, which was when Lindsay Arnold came to help them out with their jive to Dance With Me Tonight by Ollie Murs. Now it's like, Lindsay's one hell of a good looking woman, so I am not surprised that Ingo would definitely have the energy after that. And they did a really good job as a trio, but was it up at the level of Jacoby, Kelly, Ali, or Zendaya? Still not quite. Hopefully they can. I feel like they will get through tonight, but unless they break through to the level of 9s next week, there's no way that they will get through to the finals. Next up, we have Kelly and Derek. Their first performance was their Viennese Waltz, To Fade Into You by Mazzy Star. To be honest, I would have given a 10 for this. I thought this was absolutely outstanding. I really thought the Viennese Waltz was very smooth. It was very well danced. Good job by Kelly and Derek for that. They got a 28th out of 30, so I think it's definitely reasonable. And then they went on to their second performance, which was their Paso Doble to Unstoppable by E.S. Posthumus. Please give me just give me a break with this one, because I can't really pronounce that. I hope other people in the comment section can definitely pronounce it, because I can't. I was completely shocked after the Paso Doble, because it was so intense. I was saying that Jacoby's Paso Doble was intense. This, I think beat that as far as the intensity goes. The song choice being a big part of that, and then just the dance. It's like you got the standoff between Kelly and Derek and Tristan. It just made such a good show out of it. And I'm very surprised that Len didn't think it was so good, because I think with the Paso Doble, you look for that intensity, and I think they definitely brought it. So I'm very surprised that Len gave a 7 to them. They still managed to get a 27 out of 30, but I think it's definitely underscored by Len. Yeah, definitely underscored. Last up of the night was Ali and Mark with their first performance, which was their Argentine tango to Reflejo de Luna by El Alacran. If I am mispronouncing any of these Spanish names, I apologize. I'm trying my best with that. I thought this was an outstanding Argentine tango, because, like the Paso Doble, you need to be able to see the intensity within the dance. And I think Ali and Mark definitely brought that intensity to the dance this week. They got a 29 out of 30, which is completely reasonable. I really thought it would be a perfect 30, though, so I really think that Carrie Ann, dang it, Carrie Ann, for screwing that one up. And then Ali and Mark had their second performance, which was a jive to Hit the Road Jack by Ray Charles. Good song choice for the Jive. Good song choice, guys. And the fact that they had Henry Bialykov, who Ali had already worked with last week, it's perfect. Perfect. And I thought the Jive was really well executed. Maybe there were little things here and there that maybe a slight little thing here and there that maybe kept it from being a perfect score, but overall it was really well done. And I think it definitely leaves them right up there near the top with everybody. So let's just get to overall predictions. I think it seems like throughout the season, every week, the lowest score of that individual week has been the couple that goes home. And based on this week's scores, I don't feel like that will be any different because I feel like Sean and Peta will be the ones leaving tonight. Please post your comments on what you think and who you think is going home in the comment section below this video. Hope you enjoyed this video. Have a good one, and have a good time watching the results show.